You ever wake up in the middle of the night, look at the clock, and it's like 2:30 a.m., and no matter what you do, you just can't fall back asleep? You're just lying there, staring at the ceiling, thinking, why does this keep happening? It's frustrating. You'd think if your body was tired, it would just sleep through the night, right? But nope. Instead, your brain decides it's time to think about random stuff. Like, did I embarrass myself at work today? Or what if I just quit my job and moved to another country? I know a lot of people deal with this, and there's actually a reason why it keeps happening. It's not random, and once you understand what's waking you up, it's a lot easier to fix. So let's get into it. Your body's cortisol cycle might be off. Your body follows a natural sleep-wake cycle, which is controlled by hormones, one of the most important being cortisol. Cortisol is known as the stress hormone, but it's also responsible for regulating your energy levels. Under normal circumstances, cortisol should be lowest around 2 or 3 a.m. and then gradually rise in the morning to help wake you up. But for a lot of people, this cycle gets flipped. Instead of being low at night and high in the morning, cortisol stays too high at night, making it easier to wake up in the middle of the night and harder to wake up in the morning. So what messes up cortisol? A few things. One of the biggest? Magnesium deficiency. Most people don't realize that magnesium literally helps lower cortisol. If you're low on magnesium, your stress hormones stay high and your body refuses to stay asleep. And here's how you know if you might be low on magnesium. You get muscle cramps at night. You have that annoying eye twitch sometimes. If you stretch your leg and it cramps up, that's a clear sign. Magnesium glycinate is one of the best types to take, and taking it before bed can make a big difference. Another reason you might be waking up? Blood sugar drops. If you eat a lot of refined carbohydrates or sugary foods before bed, your blood sugar spikes and then crashes a few hours later. When this happens, your body releases cortisol to bring your blood sugar back up. And guess what? That cortisol spike wakes you up. Signs this might be happening to you. You wake up feeling restless, slightly anxious, or jittery. You sometimes wake up hungry in the middle of the night. You notice you sleep worse after eating sugary foods or drinking alcohol before bed. What helps? Avoid eating sugar or heavy carbs before bed. Eat more protein and healthy fats at dinner to keep blood sugar stable. If you wake up hungry, try a spoonful of almond butter. It's a trick that helps keep blood sugar stable until morning. And then there's your liver, the busiest organs in your body, and a lot of its detoxification processes happen between 1 and 3 a.m. If your liver is overloaded, this can actually cause disruptions in your sleep cycle, especially if you drink alcohol, eat processed foods, or take medications that your liver has to break down. Signs this might be an issue. You wake up between 1 and 3 a.m. consistently. You feel hot or sweaty when you wake up in the middle of the night. You drink alcohol before bed or eat heavy processed foods at night. What can help? Cut back on alcohol, especially at night. Even one drink can affect liver detox and make it harder to stay asleep. Support your liver with milk thistle or dandelion tea. These help the liver function properly and reduce stress on your detox system. Drink more water during the day. Staying hydrated helps your liver work efficiently and prevents sleep disruptions. There are a few essential minerals that play a major role in sleep. And if you're low on them, your sleep quality will suffer. Potassium deficiency. Potassium is important for regulating heart rate and muscle contractions. If you wake up feeling like your heart is pounding, you might be low in potassium. Foods high in potassium: bananas, avocados, leafy greens, B1 deficiency, vitamin B1, thiamine, is important for calming the nervous system. If you struggle with restless legs or racing thoughts, adding more B1-rich foods like nuts, seeds, and whole grains can help. Another thing to check: blue light exposure. If you're scrolling on your phone or watching TV right before bed, you might be messing up your melatonin levels without realizing it. Blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime. So even though your body wants to sleep, your brain is like, nope, we're still awake. So if you're having trouble sleeping through the night, try turning off screens an hour before bed, using dim lighting or candles at night, reading a book instead of scrolling on your phone. It makes a huge difference in how fast you fall asleep and whether or not you wake up in the middle of the night. Now, let's say you already woke up at 2 a.m. and can't fall back asleep. What do? First thing, don't check your phone. I know it's tempting, but the second you see that bright screen, your melatonin is gone, and now you're really awake. Instead, try this. Get up for a few minutes. Don't just lie there frustrated. Walk around, stretch, or drink a little water. Do deep breathing. There's a trick called the 4-7-8 method. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. It actually lowers cortisol. Drink some magnesium tea or chamomile tea. Helps calm your nervous system. The next morning, get sunlight as soon as possible. It helps reset your sleep cycle so this doesn't keep happening. If you're dealing with this every night, it's a sign your body needs something. It could be too much cortisol, blood sugar drops, liver detox, or blue light exposure. Once you figure out what's causing it, your sleep will improve. Try some of these, see what works, and let me know in the comments if you've noticed any changes.